Okay. Let's make sure I have everything set up here. I think I do. Okay. Here we go. Hey everybody, how you doing? So, welcome. We are giving Slormancer a try today because I finished Doom. 120. Yeah, lock cursor to screen. Let's make this a little lower. There we go. Apply. And go back. So this is an ARPG that I saw came out recently, and I've been on an ARPG kick lately. Hey! Brian McCrypt, you're the man. So much strength. Come on, one more. Oh, we're working out. Oh, he's working out. There you are, we've been waiting for you. First of all, my name is Brian. Brian McRipped, not McCrypt, McRipped. You may have heard of me. I am the champion of this kingdom. I'm in charge of keeping the people safe thanks to my incredible abilities. I could talk about myself all day long, but we don't have much time. Strange things are happening in the graveyard of Adriart. Skeletons are coming out of the ground and spreading terror. It is the gravedigger who has given us the mission to fight and defeat them so that he can return to work as soon as possible. However, I'm facing a problem of personal nature, which unfortunately prevents me from taking care of this quest. That's why I'm calling on great adventurers like you. The innkeeper told me that he would find me strong candidates, and I must say that I am quite surprised. Nonetheless, I need only one person for this mission. Who would like to participate? Oh, choose the hero. The Mighty Knight, the Fierce Huntress, or the Mischievous Mage. Seeing how I just played last epoch before Doom, and I was a melee class, and I always go either melee or I go mage. Let's try... Hold on, did you say fight? Well then, that won't be possible. I have solid armor, but it's absolutely not enough to compensate for my weak damages. My total inaptitude to elemental magic. I would be completely useless. No, not me. I came because I was told that there would be croissants. I have little to no resistance and vitality. That it's ridiculous. Yes, I have decent attack speed, but my damage is non-existent. I'm not an appropriate choice at all. My grandfather forced me to come, so pretend that I don't exist. Yes, I can cast a spell or two, and they are rather devastating, but as much for me as others, I'm a real public danger. Huntress. Oh, I can change it at any point? Okay. I think I would have preferred someone else, but we'll just have to make do with... I can see you're lacking equipment. Why don't you start by visiting the old Adam Nostris at the east end of the village. Ask him to give you one of my old weapons and then come back to me. Pick up my protein drink on the way. Chef Jean-Pierre prepares it for me. Hey, Mugen! The village is not that big, but I took the liberty of marking these 2 points on your map. You never know. WASD to move, mouse to aim. Off for click to move. No, I don't want that. Got it. The mischievous hero. Pedro. Hero. Alright, so this is Milady. Enrique, the gardener. Gemma, gold prospector. I sell the most precious goods, but not to you, handsome. You don't have enough resources. Well then. Got the contraband game? Nice, dude. Storm Reaper enthusiast. I dedicate myself to the study of something. Altiar, the first Slorm Reaper, the most powerful of all. One of Ara himself will only be revealed to a person with... Yes, come back later. I'm reading an exciting scroll about Slorm Reapers. Okay. Prananos. Okay. Rick Manalan. Jean-Pierre. So that's the symbol for a quest. I have no time to waste with an adventurer. You want to steal cheese from me, is that it? Alright, you're here for Brian's drink. I don't have time to make it. I didn't have time to make it, but here's everything you need on the table right there. Just gotta follow the instructions scrupulously. Brand new recipe I received this morning. I would like to know what he thinks about it. On the table, there's a piece of paper that says, Proton, the drink for true champions. Comes a recipe. Pour a dose of protein and water in a flask. Shake. For larger muscles and add a spoonful of rat poison. That's not suspicious, yet you're not a cook and you've been told to follow the instructions carefully, and Chef Jean-Pierre is not very friendly. So you follow the recipe meticulously. It's ready. So... Oh, nice, Mooch. You follow the instructions to the letter? Well, what are you waiting for? Take it back to Brian. First, I gotta go meet the other person and get a weapon. The king! Hello, young girl. Brian didn't send you to get his protein drink, did he? In fact, he did. I'm a prudling? You seen Princess Alina? The king is worried about her. Adam Nostris. Hey there, adventurer. My name is Adam Nostris, and among many other things, I am in charge of the Shrine of Champions of Arad that is in front of you. Brian McRip sent you, did he? I do keep his old weapons. They're very precious. He's a champion of Ara, after all. I should be able to give you something, yes. Let me observe you. I see. Maybe there's no... Yes, no, that's for sure. Got the right weapon for you. It didn't belong to Brian, but I think it fits a profile as atypical as yours. It's a Slorm Reaper. Reaps the Slorm out of defeated enemies. They're usually restricted to champions, but you should be fine. Bring it back to me when you're done, and good luck. Oh yeah, that's the gameplay loop for that kind of game. Like, if they didn't add more stuff, it would get kind of boring really quick. Alright, let's give... I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up killing Brian here. Ah, there you are. I see you found a weapon. Now we can get to it. Did you think about my protein shake? Thank you. Oh god, he's dead. Poisoned my drink. I'm dying over here. Yep. He dead. What happened to me? In the name of Ara, I'm completely dead. That's the end of me. My divine body, my muscles, my silky blonde hair. Just look at me, what have I become? This is a disaster. Okay, Brian, you're dead. Now it's not the end of the world. You've been through other trials. It's not that bad. You just need a backup plan. Are you gonna possess me? You're on your own. Gonna retire. Well, now, that's new. What happened to the others? That's a good question. Here comes the king. Help! Sir Brian, help. It's a disaster. All the villagers have disappeared. It's like a rapture. Help us, Sir Brian. What the... Sir Brian? This is a disaster. Sir Brian is dead. Our champion is dead. Everything is over. Things are getting out of hand. So much for retirement, for lack of anything better. I think you're gonna have to get us out of this mess. Let's start by going to see the king. Beware, the village is no longer safe. Oh, accidentally murder the champion. Was I not supposed to murder him? Oh, well, I didn't murder him. It was just more of like, put me here. Actually, where is a good spot for me? I think on this game, it's probably better like here. There we go. Time to fight. You've only got one skill. Press this to use it. Arrowed. Whenever kill an enemy, you also reap his Slorm, so that's XP. The essence that brought him back to life. You will eventually be able to upgrade your skills with the Slorm reaped this way. Got it. Slorm equals XP. Delicious, delicious Slorm. So that was the guy over there. Boom, bada, boom. It's a disaster. My faithful Alistair, my dear Elena, gone. Who are you? You're the adventurer. All was not lost after all. You see what happened? Everything was going well when suddenly a blue flash and everyone was gone. There's also this huge seal on my door. I can't get inside anymore. You're gonna help me, aren't you? That's strange. I don't think you can see me. I also feel like the apparition of this mysterious seal and the disappearance of the villagers happened right after my death. Could it be that we should take a closer look at the seal? I knew it! I recognize these symbols. This is a Slormancer seal. It could only be him. That vile scoundrel must have planned my assassination. His plan is now in motion. He knew that only a champion like me could oppose his immense powers. Oh my god. The Slormancer is oh my god. That's so stupid that I love it. Oh my god. The Slormancer is back. Listen, you could hear voices behind the door. Oh my god. Here we go. The champion's dead, and I have deprived the old king of his castle. A very slick move. All we have left to do now is take care of Elena, and I'm sure, so that I can finally get my old powers back. Yes, master. Well, well, someone is listening. I thought I made everyone disappear. That's fine. I have other options. Runic brogans? Found a piece of equipment. Okay. Storm Reaper found. Ooh, that's fancy. Move your new item to the corresponding spot. Could be here, buddy. So now, okay. This is really well done and cute, and I like it. Evasion, mana, and elemental resistance. So being that I'm a ranger... What just happened? Did you touch the seal? It's so confusing. My faithful Alistair would know what to do. We must find him. I sent him on a mission to the harbor before the disaster. Could you find what happened to him? Hey, Nick, how you doing today? Yes, let's go find Alistair. Maybe he'll know what to do. Alright, it's down here. Whoa! Alistair's back. You took a hit, ouch, and your life goes down. If it falls to 0, you die. Got it. Well, that was a strange experience. I've just seen some very weird things inside. Thanks for getting me out of there. Is the king safe? I must talk to him about my terrible discovery. Let's meet in the front of the castle. How about I just finish taking out these baddies here? Boom, 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 boom. How'd you get it so quick? Let's hurry and talk to the king. I must talk to him about my terrible discovery. Well, my brave Alistair. What happened to you? My lord, I was on my way to the harbor when I suddenly found myself in a kind of prison made of shadows and slorm. Everything was dark and slimy. I saw all sorts of strange things, but most of all I saw him. Him, watching me. Lord, he was as described in tales, sinister and terrifying. There is no possible doubt about his identity. Oh my god, the Slormancer. He's the one behind all this. I suspected it. He chose the best moment to act. All is lost. Without the champion of Ara, there is no one who can defeat Oh my god, except Ara himself. We should flee to all legs. Abandon my castle and my village? Never. We must think of a plan. I have a plan. We're going to destroy that seal, open the door, and defeat Oh my god. My lord, brilliant idea, but this seal is not just like any seal. It's a Slormancer seal. It's indestructible and unbreakable. You say the seal is indestructible and unbreakable? That's not a problem. I know the existence of a relic, the destroyer of indestructible and unbreakable seals. All we have to do is go get it. My lord, a brilliant idea, but like all relics, the destroyer of the indestructible and unbreakable seals has been hidden in the depths of Earth. It's buried in the crypts of the McRipts, deep inside the graveyard of Ardriar. I know it well, my faithful Alistair, but the graveyard is right next door. We only have to go there and dig it up to put my plan into action. My lord, brilliant idea, but to dig up a relic we need a shovel. Fortunately, Pedro the Gravedigger owns the one and only shovel of the kingdom. We're gonna find Pedro to use his shovel. Find Pedro in order to find his shovel, in order to dig up the destroyer of indestructible and unbreakable seals, in order to destroy the seal and defeat Oh my god. But my lord, Brilliant idea. But who's going to do all that now that the champion's dead? Well, that young adventurer is just a person we need. Well, we should start by searching the graveyard. Probably find Pedro there. Pretty good plan, King. Doing good, ready for the long weekend? Yeah, it's right. It's a 3-day weekend for people stateside. For most people, stateside. That looks like a chest. There are places I can't go. Okay. So plan is go to graveyard, dig up bones to find a relic. Go to graveyard, find Gravekeeper. Poor Brian. All these workout sessions to end up in the mud. Oh, that's the whole graveyard. That's kind of cool. Start! Let's go get Pedro the Gravedigger. Could be dangerous. I do notice they take 3 shots now. Okay. I'm gonna walk on all jars. No mercy for potters. Short 20 furnitures. Nice. Like they have the ARPG. Ooh, that's a cool way to level up. Every time you slay an enemy and you have accumulated enough to gain a level. Whenever you level up, you gain a character attribute point. Attribute points. Use my newly acquired points. No worries, you can undo it. Change your layout at any time for free. Oh, that's so nice. 8 attributes. So toughness. Savagery. Evasion, crit strike, armor pen. So the green might be where I want to go. Determination, elemental resistance, mana regen, max life, zeal. Mana. Willpower. This. Dexterity. Bravery. Toughness. Let's go for Dex first. So I have 2 points. So I can put 1 into Dex. Hold on. So right now I have nothing. So this just grants me... Oh. So there's milestones for every 5 that you put in. Okay, so 1 into Dex. 1 into Bravery. Or do I want it to go into, like, Toughness or something? Put in the Bravery. Kind of want to work on crit, speed, and evade kind of stuff. Let me ask you guys a question out there on YouTube. Did you get a notification for the stream tonight or no? And do you normally get notifications for the stream is another question. Like, directly from YouTube notifications. Risk strap? And my skills, I want this. Brisk strap, movement speed and evasion. Yes, please. I wonder what my second ability is going to be. Right now we're in the basic run around the beginner stage, collecting all the gold and all the terrible quality items that you can for all ARPGs. Ooh, rain of arrows. Oh, so that eats up my mana. Okay. Hey. Whoa. If I could upgrade that ability a little bit, or eventually, it's gonna be a nice one. No one's here. Let's get back to the village. Open a door. I could turn it to a door to make travel easier. Look. Oh, that's my portal. Nice. All right, but also we have a character point, attribute point. Okay, so if that eats up mana. Evasion critical strike chance. That's what I need. Victory! So Slorm is different than experience. Okay. Page was not in the first part of the graveyard. Let's explore the next area. Okay. We can go back to... Oh, I get it. So it's basically, this is a giant dungeon we have to keep going through bit by bit. Not like an open world map. Skills gained in masteries become more powerful and upgrades are... Plus 8 mana on kill. Rebound. Fork. Arrow shot has an additional plus 8 mana on kill. 5% rebound chance. 5% fork chance. Per rank. Go up to 50%, 50%. 8 plus 5 per rank. So 13 per rank, so I can go up to a lot, actually. And this happens, I guess, the more that I use it? Okay. I guess we'll go for the rebound chance for now. Slorm cost. Oh, I could do whatever I want with this. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm picking up what is being put down-ish. Slorm Feast. Chainmail Bindings. Elemental Resistance, Raw Damage. Okay. I'm just picking up whatever armor I'm finding right now because I have no say in the matter. Like, I just need stuff. But eventually I just gotta start focusing on armor that gives me specific points. Monster Slayer Bullseye. All the breakables. It's actually a satisfying sound, the break noise they have. Level up. Points. That just fork? That just fork. Rusty Helm. Tell me it, like, reflects on my character, too. It does not. Thorns damage plus evasion, okay. This is where the dude's being kept captive. There we go. Release a villager that was trapped inside the breach. He'll make his way back to Adria on his own, and you'll be able to talk to him once you get out. Got it. Thank you for getting me out of there. It was a weird experience. What? You need a shovel? You've come to the right person. I have a great shovel, but let's get back to the village first. You go ahead. I'll meet you there. Nope, I don't want to leave just yet. I need to explore as much of this zone as possible so I could become overpowered. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Head home. One breach closed. Nice. Thankful for you for getting me back. You're looking for a shovel, aren't you? Well, I have one. It's a very special shovel. It's useful to dig holes, but not only that. Next to a brilliant modification, my shovel is able to point north. I call it the shovel compass, and I really care about it. But I lost it, or I should say I abandoned it. I was digging one of my most beautiful holes with it, a hole that wasn't too deep nor too irregular, when monsters started showing up all around me. So I naturally fled with all my legs, abandoning my shovel compass to its fate. You're gonna get it, aren't you? It shouldn't be too far from where you found me. Let's go get that shovel compass. But first, let's upgrade. This crit strike chance. Elemental damage, no. What's tenacity do? Critical strike damage, critical strike chance. So I need these two. These two work together. This one's my other main one, and this one's just like the bonus one. Optional missions are now available that you unlock to allow you to unlock character classes. Oh. Optional mission? Yes, let's do it. Found you. You're not in a breach like the other villagers. That's weird. Oh, I can get you out of here, but you'll have to come a bit further. So this is going to teach you how to use the other ones, and I can't turn it into a door here. No, nothing that I've... Okay. I do think I liked the range I have with the ranger. Oh, I wonder if all the stuff I pick up from this, does it translate to, like, general pool of money? Fortune and luck perfect casts. The Mighty Knight has incredible luck and things just tend to work out in his favor. Luck continuously grows while you're in combat and stops whenever it reaches 25, 50, 75, or 100. Oh. That's interesting, actually. It's almost like Barbarian's Rage Meters. Armor and Thorns. Evasion, more damage and armor. But like, for other stuff. Two of this guy. Oh, so each class levels up independently. Ah. It's going to be raw damage. Wait. I got a point. It already had one in here? Okay. Ow. Yeah. It was level 3 when I got a new ability, right? We gotta go all the way over there. Break those guys. Wood stick. Got it. I'm literally just throwing a stick. Okay. this. I like that. I'm just throwing a stick that I pick up off the ground at these guys. So that's a big old nasty spooter. Rooted, okay. By the sword's edge. Music is actually pretty nice. Not good. Okay, so I've just been exclusively using the stick, and my other one leveled up. So I think it's just any kind of experience points that you end up picking up. No. Strike damage. I want to hold on to that for the other guy. Crit strike chance, crit strike damage would be good. Great strap, fine bracers, light breastplate. This is all like perfect for the other character. But I think it's kind of like last epoch where you accumulate XP overall. And it translates into your skills experience bar. Or like a percentage of it. We are just accruing points. Okay, this is getting a little nutty. Sure you can't just make a little portal door blue guy? Your name was Brian? I almost said Brad. Nice. It's a lot of Slorm. The villager is back in town. Let's go get the other one, see what it's like being a mage. Nocturnal escapade. Perfect, there you are. You two are not in a breach. How strange. I can get you out of here, but you'll have to come a little further. You can't turn into a door here. What's up with these flying orbs? Alright, you definitely do more damage than the ranger. Okay. A brisk strap. I wonder if I'll be able to trade items I pick up with the other characters. Is that a thing that's built into this game? Schools of magic? Delicious Slorm. Raw damage, elemental damage. Alright, hold on. Mischievous Mage gets emblems from 3 different schools of magic when he casts magic skills. Arcanic, Temporal, and Obliteration. Emblems grant 5% attack speed for each Arcanic emblem. 3% cooldown. Okay, when you cast a skill, you get an emblem of the skill School of Magic. Emblems are used by some upgrades to trigger various effects. Huh. That's an interesting thing. So does that mean every time I cast, it rotates? So is there a spot where I could like equip different schools of magic, or is that just specific to like the spells I have slotted? And also, are the loot pools unique to the characters? I don't know. Magic. Keep 1,000 Slorm with the Mischievous Mage. Okay, so it's class-specific achievements in-game. These aren't like achievements you get from Steam. These are like game-specific. Ray of Obliteration. Oh, yes. Yes! Every time I use a spell of that school, it changes this. Intriguing. I guess it encourages you to like use different spells once you have them. Assault Crown. I'm getting the most loot so far with this character. Oh, this beam goes to my, okay, to my cursor. Huh. Life, mana, elemental. Feels like the charge you. Mastery of the Arcane Missile. you have less than 13% mana, it has no cost. Arcane Missile deals 13% increased damage if your mana is full when you cast it. Better attack speed. Whenever you are an Arcane Clone, cast Arcane Missile, you could also cast a Remnant of Arcane Missile if you min. Okay, how about this one? Costs a lot, that one. Now all y'all are in trouble. One shot and everything. I don't know if it's because the mage's spot has more trouble, more difficulty, like more enemies around, possibly. I feel like I'm leveling this one up real quick. What's this? That puts a curse on me. A frailty, but good luck with that. So much loot. Yeah. Escape. Nice. That's a lot of stuff. Now, in my inventory, I only have this. So if I go to where... How do I go to where those other guys are? Dark is the night. I think I like the mage, but I also like this ranger too. A little further away, you should easily find it. Only if a villain didn't snatch it from me. What's this? Delighted. Serenity. The serenity of the Fierce Huntress is changing, and various effects can occur if she becomes tormented or delighted. Whenever you cast a skill that is different from the last skill you've cast, your serenity is lowered by 2 towards tormented. Whenever you cast a skill that is the same as the last, you gain that. Serenity also grants +2 attack speed for each stack of serenity. +1 cooldown reduction for each missing stack of serenity. So, faster attack speed when it's this. Cooldown when I'm tormented. Huh. Critical strike chance, yes. I don't have any of this. I see how that works. So now I'm tormented, kind of. Faster. Mastery of this. Now, if I do this, we have if I cast Rain of Arrows, if you're tormented, the first volley of Rain of Arrows will drop a Ravenous Dagger. First volley has a 30% chance to drop a trap. Travel time is reduced. Yes. So there. So we can rank these up whenever we have the Slorm for it. That's funny. I could just launch it over there. I mean, as I should. I'm an archer. I could just throw an arrow into the air. Shoot an arrow. Just throw an arrow. Cooldown reduction. Evasion. So I want to get my raw damage up and evasion. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong keys. Raw damage and evasion. So this does raw damage. We have the raw damage already. Let's go for crit strike chance. Crit. This is also crit strike damage. Attack speed. What do we see on my character sheet? Oh, this is like detailed. Attack speed. The most minuscule of percentages it goes up. I saw that. Okay. I do like that you can just change it up on the fly. You're not like locked into choices. I wonder if Tormented also counts if it's like leaning towards Tormented. It doesn't have to be like fully in the red. So many pots to break. That is green. Green is better than everything else. Life, armor, thorns, sure. How do I like mark something? See their level, their... Oh, that's nice to see. Purity, extras. Crafting. Oh, what's this? Ancestral legate. Oh my. Path of Exile? What? Well, this is kind of silly. Just met an elite. They're much stronger and more resistant than other enemies and also have different skills. Watch out for them. Siege Hood, Runic Hood. Hiccup. I'm gonna hold on to what I have. I want to go. We missed some stuff. I want to explore all the maps have to offer. Okay. Now that I've satisfied my curiosity, it's time to move on. Arrow shot mastery, okay. Whenever I hit an enemy with an arrow shot, he becomes tracked. Perhaps deal 10% increased damage to tracked enemies. Whenever you deal critical strike damage with an arrow shot to a tracked enemy. 1% chance to lay down a trap. I mean, sure. Oh, it's one per. Okay. Like the rebound chance stuff? Now this is a 20% rebound chance per. Yeah. Okay. Now I understand. I also have an additional skill now. Hold on. No. I have to get poison. Reach tormented. You gain poison knowledge for the next 3 seconds. When you have poison knowledge, stab applies poison to enemies. Oh. If stab hits, an ancestral stab for. I think I like that. So tormented, I get poison. So it's like ranger slash rogue. Evasion, much more elemental resistance. so much loot. Nope. Nice. Being on a killing streak is mostly for fame, but also slightly increases your Slorm find. Oh. There's the compass shovel. Shovel with a compass on the handle. The compass looks broken and the shovel's all cracked. I'm not sure it's in any condition to dig a hole, but let's take it back to Pedro. More evasion. Max life, raw damage. I wish it had a thing that told you, like, I guess I got spoiled in some other games I play, where they have some, oh, I missed some money, where it tells you, like, what is changing based on your equipment. Like, if you decide to slot this in your boots, it tells you, like, you know, you're gonna gain these things, but you're gonna lose them. I know you could get that from, like, reading it, but, like, it's easier to see, like, when you have green plus one, whatever percentage, red minus whatever percentage. Let's go to Pedro. God, I found this in the pockets of an unfortunate Brian McRipped. It looks useful, so I thought he would want you to have it. Yeah, that's my family signet ring. Well, I'll take it. It's not like I'm going to be able to use it. Excellence or nothing. One piece of legendary quality on enemies. Gold is find. Emergency healing. Cooldown 120 seconds. You restore 20% life. Okay. Oh. Shouldn't have done that there, but whatever. 1 point to spend. Crit strike chance. I think I also picked up... I don't know if I like this. I wish I could do more than just 2 attacks. Also, I didn't put anything on here, so nothing was poisoning. Well, if I'm going to be doing that, if I do that, I have 1400 plus 18. If I pull one of these back, try this out. Oh, it's only a 1 out of 1. Okay, that's why it was so expensive. Okay. 1 second, I'll be right back. Yeah, that's the right button. Okay, I'm back. Oh, it's on my desktop. Awesome. Instead of the game. And there we go. Okay. So there we go. Shovel compass is broken. We found all the... I've been missing all the stuff. So first was this. Second was continue to explore. Alright, we found the shovel compass, but it's in bad condition. Currently, it's a rusty handle that points north. So, we must find Pedro's shovel compass repair kit in order to repair the only shovel in the kingdom. We'll have to go through this area to reach the central square of the graveyard, where Pedro claims to have left the shovel compass repair kit. Okay. It's not in this area, but we have to go through it. Well, that's strange. My shovel compass no longer points north, but in that direction over there. Maybe we should follow the way it's pointing? Okay. They don't get poisoned. Why would they get poisoned? They're a ghost. A phantom. What did I pick up though? More evasion or raw damage. I'm gonna keep these on for the crit strike damage. I also need to like turn in some of this stuff when we go back. Oh, crud. Guess not everything gets poison damage. Hey. There we are. I think I'm gonna switch this back to being the ranger type. Ravenous dagger. Try it out. Oh, that's cool, actually. Ravenous dagger is pretty cool. I just have to keep bouncing back and forth between my my attack types. That's real cool. I guess you could do some pretty wild animations or some pretty wild things here when all you have to worry about is the 2 dimensions. Instead of having to worry about that tricky 3rd one. Jagged Vest. That's a cool mechanic they have with the Serenity and the Tormented part. I wonder what other abilities will have different effects based on that. That's really cool. Raw damage, evasion. I have evasion. I have raw damage. It doesn't get to the Reaper stuff until later. Okay. Mana, resistance, elemental damage. I'm thinking with this one. No, back that one out. Get this one out of here entirely, actually. Put the one in there, go for raw damage. Also crit damage. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. What the heck is that thing? And why is its breath so bad? So I could lay down daggers all over the place. Does it... I don't think it triggers... Yep. Brian, a villager just came out of the breach. Looks like the shovel compass points towards the direction of the nearest breach. Use it to close breaches and save more villagers. PR Professor Geranium. What an amazing experience. I have to go back to the village quickly to... Oh, but I see that you have a Slorm Reaper. I'm an expert myself. Come find me in the village. I can give you a tip or two. Okay. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Geranium. The Flower Mans. Also... What's this red on the map? Is that... Is that the other adventurer? Yes. Wanna make way for the night? No. Well... I do this now. Okay, yeah, so their loot pools are unique. I want to trash. Do I want to trash? So, yeah. Whatever you find as your hero is what you get. You can't, there's no, like, loot stash to trade between all of them, like in some other games. My name is Geranium. People often call me the Reaper Professor, Reaper Prof. Slorm Reapers are exciting weapons, you know. They have a soul of their own, awakened by the Slorm. There are many of them, and each one has been forged for a champion of Ara of the past. For some, Slorm Reapers are items to collect, others use them for fights. Given your incompetence in combat, you must be a collector like me. You have merit. They are very rare weapons and very hard to find. Ah, I see. You use it to fight. Then let me help you. You're not using it to its full potential at all. Look. This is it. From now on, your Slorm Reaper will become more powerful every time you absorb Slorm. Isn't it wonderful? You'll be able to find others during your adventures, but be careful. They are very rare. Come back to see me as soon as you find your first one. Each Slorm Reaper has a unique effect that usually changes the way you should use your skills. So what did you do exactly? Oh. Hold on. Wait a minute. Is that what it is? I just unlocked specializations. ELDR solid and reliable. Reach level 10 to unlock specializations. Okay, so I'm at level 7? Okay. Mastery 4, Mastery 3. Traps deal 10% extra damage, but this isn't a trap, this piece here. I mean, this would make more sense if I used it with the trap piece, and I'm not. So I'm gonna refund this. I refund those points. I have 3,000 and such. Rain of Arrows has an additional area, increased size, and deals more, but deals decreased damage. My armor broken to hit, to enemies hit. I like this. Oh, I like this one. We're keeping that. That's what we're going to go for. It pulls him to the center, deals elemental damage, and deals 60% increased damage. Ooh. Maybe go for that one when it comes. Now, what's this? Heavy explosion projectile. It's a large projectile that explodes when it hits an enemy, dealing decent damage within a 1.5 yard radius. The explosive projectile deals 10% increased damage for every second spent before explosion. Not being slowed down by a projectile instead of being sped up. So I guess that means it's going to be... Yeah, it does more damage by the time it hits. Huh. Maybe we'll try it out here. Maybe... Heavy projectile has an additional plus 15 mana on hit. Guess we'll just use it on this. There we go. Okay. To our objective. So we did this. We realized that the shovel compass did not indicate north, but the nearest breach. This is a surprising shovel. We have to make a small detour through this area in order to close the breach there before reaching the central square of the graveyard. Okay? Shovel compass indicates a breach in this area. We should close it. It's on our way to the shovel compass repair kit anyway. What if it never pointed north? like the other thing better. You're going back here, buddy. And we'll add... Yeah, I like that combo a lot better. Very nice. So many breakables. Slorm Reaper level 2. Oh, what? There are so many weapons. Oh. Increase your effectiveness with all Slorm Reapers and gives the Slorm Reaper you're using damage at least equivalent to your mastery level. You gain Slorm Reaper mastery every time you gain experience with a Slorm. So, weapon unique, like leveling up. Damn, dude. This game's pretty, like... got a lot going for it. So there's nothing I could do about that. It just tells me what my level is. Okay. Gives me armor? No. Which one am I going to dump it into? Raw damage. Boom. I don't even know what I could spend this money on. Or where I spend it, to be honest. Sumptuous brand. Okay. Bow of the Sharpshooter? Found a Slorm Reaper. It has automatically added to use. Ah. Slorm Reaper found. So, like, what does it do? This one just does raw damage, attack speed, life on a hit. With projectile skills, Reaper damage, multiplier, armor penetration, elemental damage. When idle for at least half a second, you gain steady feet, granting you 3 additional projectile. Let's try this guy. Try this guy out over here. Very nice. Now it makes me wonder what I'm missing by not using the other heroes. That was pretty quick to get to level 2. I feel like they don't skimp out on XP and stuff on this game. Oh, that pushes you back. Also does a butt ton of damage. I don't think I have anything that heals over time. Oh yeah. Vaulted Breaches give you a powerful bonus for a short period of time that can be make the most of it. Cooldown reduction is up to 75%. I get it. Just berserk mode. Brian, there's another villager. This compass is actually helpful. Look at all this loot. So now with this Reaper, I have 3 damage multiplier, armor pen, elemental pen. That ain't bad. I could do with this life. Oh, you can go to a level 100 with these things? Lord. Is the only thing I'm gaining from this just raw damage, attack speed, and life on hit? Yeah. Gemma, thank you for getting me out of that sordid place. I was able to steal a few valuable goods before you came. I'll show you my loot when we get back to the village. Cool, you're a thief. So that's the fence of the town. Like, that's the Thieves Guild lady. They have something like that in here. Find a Slorm Reaper. I done founded it. This is Gemma. Name's Gemma. I buy and sell all kinds of rare objects. You look like you're getting rich, so we should be able to do business. You can take a look at my goods if you want. So this is what I do for the fair price sales. The sales tab allows you to buy equipment that is currently on sale. Okay, so this is on sale. No. How much money do I have? $3,100. I have a lot of loot. Maybe I should just look at my equipment first. At the left of what is currently equipped. No, I don't want to take the damage reduction. You on? Yeah. Armor, raw damage, and evasion. Armor, max life, evasion. No. Basically, everything else on me here I can sell. Purity. I don't even know what purity is about in this game. Magic. Okay. So let's... I want to sell you things. This is the purchase tab. Fair price random container. Slormites and fragments. This tab lets you purchase Slormites, Slorlimes, okay. Crafting mats. Sell tab. Got it. I'll just right click on everything. Or drag it. And your buybacks. Actually, this I should buy back. No. I'm wearing the better one. Okay, never mind. More elemental resistance, more mana, more evasion. Why did I get rid of that one? It makes more sense. Okay, so that's her. And then we have uranium because I found a Slorm Reaper. Excellent, excellent. I hope you like it. Did you know Slorm Reapers can only be found by destroying Slorm breaches? Looking for new Slorm Reapers, it's best to look where breaches are appearing in large numbers, like expeditions. Expeditions? The new one you find is weaker than the old one you're using. I might have a little something that will be of interest to you. This is an amulet I got from an ancient champion. Never passed it on to Brian because he was notoriously incompetent. May his soul rest in peace. Hey! Hope you find it useful. What did you just... Amulet of Stimulation? The level of your Slorm Reaper becomes equal to the highest level of among Slorm Reapers of the same type that you own up to level 25. So I could hot swap whatever. Okay, so if I wanted to... Okay. This would be raw damage and Reaper damage multiplier. That's everything there. Okay. This... The central square of the graveyard, and the place is full of monsters. Hey there, Diana. How you doing? Have to defend ourselves while Paige remembers where he left his shovel compass repair kit. Hope it doesn't take too long. Yeah, me too. Recommended levels 8. I'm currently 9. Let's go. Left my compass repair kit here, but I don't remember exactly where I left it. I need a few minutes to remember. Be careful, monsters are incoming. Oh, this is like a defense? Horde mode? I might want to swap my Reaper then to the one that gives me life. Nice. Yeah, it's an AR. It's ARPG, kind of like Diablo, like Last Epoch, Path of Exile, but it's 2D. I'm enjoying it. It's actually pretty good, and it's also got a bit of humor about itself. Level 4, and there's a ton of stuff going on too. Like they have a lot of systems in place. Look at all those achievements I just picked up in-game. I don't know what any of them are. Specialization, I'm level 10. Okay. Once I finish this, we'll check that out. Dislike very much that the build combo disappears between waves, because there's nothing I can really do about that. This is definitely a fun game, and I'm not playing it with a keyboard with a controller. I'm playing mouse and keyboard. This is probably something that would be really cool to play on like a Steam Deck. But there's also a lot of small text. Experience and evolution. For a Switch player, I don't think this is on console. What I saw, it's just PC on Steam and GOG, G-O-G. You're gonna laugh. I remember now. I brought my shovel compass repair kit back to the village a few days ago, so it's in my cabin. Well, so we can go back to the village. Alright, so hold on. I have a whole bunch of new things that unlocked during that fight. I got a point that I'm going to put here to get a multiplier. The other cool thing I like about this game is nothing you do is permanent. So like if I wanted to just undo all these points, I could do it at any point. It doesn't cost me anything. Same thing for my skills. Weapon specialists. Like here, these weapons have like their own like skills that you could unlock with like different points from all the stuff you collect on the bottom over here. I also don't know if you're on mobile or if you're on desktop. But on the bottom right, there's a little thing of all the Slorm I've collected. That's your currency to upgrade things. So each tier gets one of these options. So like if I didn't want to use this anymore, I could unequip it and I get like 1,500 back. There's no penalty for like making a bad, quote unquote, bad choice. I like that very much. Pulls toward the center of Rain of Arrows. Or it does elemental damage and 60% increased damage. Yes, please, up to... Also, let's go back here. What are these now? Our shot has an additional 10% pierce chance. So it's 2 AM in the UK? Yeah. I'm a night owl myself. It's only 9:15 here. I'm stateside, as if you couldn't tell from my East Coast accent. Whenever arrow shot forks, it forks into 3 arrows instead. So these go well together. Instead of this, the mana on kill. So if I were to 25% chance that it forks on hit. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're in pain. Whenever arrow shot forks, it forks into 3 arrows instead. That's 3 only. Four arrows. What else could I do with you? Your damage. Yeah, so let's go with the fork option. Fraction. Ooh. Yeah, because that. My mom would always like break her toes, and they healed not great. So she always has like foot pain, even though it's like there's nothing that they can do because, like, you know, it's healed. It's just never right. And when you fracture a foot, it's rough. Even though it's been ankle area. Ooh, yeah, the ankle. That's not fun. I've never had a broken ankle. I've just heard how much it sucks. Shovel compass indicates a breach in this area, so we'll make a detour to destroy it before heading back to the crypt of the McRips. We may find a new villager there. Let's go. Shovel compass is going haywire. There must be a breach nearby. We should destroy it. Try not to ruin everything. Well, I'll do my best. Also, it forks off the bat. Oh, this eats up mana like crazy. It depends, like, cause I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Twitch is fairly quiet. YouTube, it depends. Usually on the game. It's also the Friday here in the States. I know the UK has a holiday on Monday, but a lot of people like to just At least here, when it's a 3-day weekend, they go out and they party hard on a Friday and the Saturday because they don't have to worry about stuff. Level 11. But it's cool. I don't mind if it's quiet. I'm going to be playing games regardless if I'm streaming or not. So I just figure, hey, let me go live and stream and see what happens. If people just want to lurk, that's cool too. People don't always have to chat. Alright, I'm going to change up this guy. Rid of the elemental damage. Pulls them in. That's that. That's at max. I think I like this better. The mana on kill. This one was arrow shot has additional 10% pierce chance. Yes, let's do that. All right, Diana, you go get some sleep, and I hope your ankle feels better. That does suck. Well, that's right. I have specializations now. Thanks for stopping by and chatting, though. Protective death. To help with ballistas, totems, and traps, the Huntress controls the battlefield without taking any risks. She carefully plans her actions and exploits the weakness of her foes. Sharpshooter of the Wild. Attack speed, projectiles, crit strikes. Ravenous Dagger. Ooh, I like the Ravenous Dagger. Huntress renews with the heritage of her lineage and becomes a distinguished sharpshooter. She swears only by the strength of her arm, the swiftness of her arrow, and the legendary agility. Or the Mistwalker. Evasion, poison, inner fires. There's one with, so, Rogue, Ranger. I don't know what to call this one. More gold, more mana, better attack rate, the ballista. And this is for the totem to be in your space. So that's what the spacebar is. Movement. The dash, and this one is cast a smoke screen or become invisible for 3 seconds until you deal damage. So this is totally a rogue. Mistwalker's rogue. I'm gonna go Architect of Death. Press spacebar to use it. Alright, so we're gonna become... more mana. Cool. That is very different. I kind of like that. On the mini-map, there's a little gray icon when there's loot on the ground, so you don't miss it, which is nice. I don't know if it changes color based on the quality of the loot. Does. There's green dots for the green armor, white dots for the white armor. That's my totem. That's pretty cool. Missed a bunch of drawers. I desperately want to smash spacebar though, because I want to like dash. I know that is not the way. I'm actually liking this ranger class. The way that this game, I think, is meant to be played is like to collect everything. In order to collect everything, I have to play as every class eventually. Nice. I'm missing a whole bunch of areas though. Hold on. Okay, there's no more breakables. This game here is the kind of game that I would like to, I really want to get into game dev. The kind of game I could see myself getting inspired by. Make something. I forgot I have a turret. Boom, 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 boom. Vampire Survivor, I guess. But it's definitely not as, like, low quality on purpose like Vampire Survivors. I would say this is just more of, like, just a 2D pixel art style. I feel like Vampire Survivors was made more with, like, very low-res assets from a store on purpose. But this is just like mostly, it's actually very fun once you start getting into it. This is more Last Epoch PoE style than Vampire Survivors. Because it is an ARPG. Get out of here. Alright. Palstrang, the Chamberlain. Thank you for getting me out of this mess. I'll see you back in the village. Okay. We also leveled up a little bit. So now I have 10% plus Reaper damage. That's good. Crit strike chance. Reaper damage, max Reaper damage. Maybe we start slotting into there. Max level. Select the Slormancer to the right of yours to trigger its evolute. Oh! This goes... It's evolving? What the crap? Okay, evolve a Storm Reaper. Here's your new Slorm Reaper. Your Slorm Reaper has greater effects and increased damage. So this was it normally. It gets up to 15 plus 15 damage, plus 15% attack speed, plus 1 life on hit. But now it does that. On the right, open a breach. I gained a blessing, granting me 20% attack speed for the next 5 seconds. And then Adam's blessing lasts 1 second longer for every enemy inside the breach. Oh, okay. No. I think it's just in general. I don't see any kind of jiggle physics in this 2D art style ever. A new villager. Boom, 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 boom. Palstrang. My name is Palstrang. I am a pudding at the service of the king. Normally, I'm in charge of the administration of the village and make sure everything is running smoothly. Like other puddings, I have a Slormartificer's talents, and with the help of Pedro's shovel compass, I think I'll be able to help you. If you're interested, I can show you areas where the presence of enemies is particularly intense. They must be important for Oh My God if he immobilizes troops there. If you wish, you can then go to the indicated region and regain control of the area. Come talk to me when you want to leave for an expedition. Okay, this is where expeditions are given. There is a lot in this game. I want to see what's going on here. Then you go to new and unexplored areas. From this menu, you can choose where you want to go and apply a difficulty level that suits you. You only have one choice at the moment, but more expeditions will become available soon. Oh. So my reward is unlimited floors. You can leave with 5 or less breaches left. This is how you farm for the other things, because the breach, each floor probably has a breach. And then, yeah. Random and ever-changing environment. Yeah, let's try it. At the start of a new floor, Brian will draw a seal of protection. While you're standing in it, you are immune to environmental effects and invisible to enemies. The seal will disappear as soon as you step out of it, or as soon as you hit an enemy. Okay. There's a breach here. Come on over here. There you go, buddy. My cloak. That was actually a much easier reach. But each room seems to have a breach of some sort. I keep getting much... Oh, I have all this loot to go through now. I haven't even been paying attention. Evasion, armor... how do I want to sort this? Evasion, elemental resistance, gold. Yeah, let's put that on. Cooldown reduction, thorns damage, elemental resistance, max mana. No. Actually, maybe? No. Evasion, mana leech, no. Evasion, elemental resistance, crit strike damage. Yeah, let's put that on. More armor, more elemental damage, and not as much elemental resistance. Less evasion. More movement speed. No. Elemental resistance. I want stuff that gives me crit strike chance and crit strike damage. Elemental damage, elemental resist. What does this cloak give me? Gold is fine, okay. I'm not getting rid of that ring for nothing. Well, I do have a second slot for rings. There we go. Arm to the teeth. On up, movement speed. No, with the damage. What? Gold is fine. No. This is fine. Max life, movement speed, more max life. Movement speed, no. Armor, critical strike damage is less. I'm gonna go for this though. Attack, speed, evasion. Mental. Armor, crit strike damage. Nope. More raw damage, but I lose everything else. No thanks. Okay. I'm pretty sure that now when it comes to it, I will just sell everything back at Village. Very nice. Open a portal? No, we're not getting out of here yet. So each expedition, it said, has unlimited floors, so I could just keep going and going until What's the win condition of this? Oh! Now that enough breaches have been destroyed, you have a choice. You can either get back to the village and collect your reward, or move to another floor and continue the expedition. If you choose to continue, you run the risk of losing influence and rewards if you're defeated. Talk to Brian either way. So that is one of these expedition pieces done. This kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know if you've ever played Disgaea. But for some reason, that game pops into my brain. Because of one, all the things you can do here. More attack speed, Reaper damage, and max Reaper damage. You have +1 Slorm reward and +1 Goldus for closing breaches. This can be increased by closing multiple waves of breaches. Let's try the next floor real quick. In most expeditions, your goal is to close breaches in areas you get in. To close a breach, you simply have to get near it and slay the enemy that will appear to protect it. Or to... I can see this getting pretty hairy the further down I go. That's what she said. Oh yeah, that guy. That's cool. I wonder what the drop rate is for new Reapers. Oh, nice. ¿Qué pasa? I just hit my a 30-day streak on Duolingo. Feeling pretty good about it. Open the portal, that means we're getting close to the end. Yeah, this game is cool. I highly recommend it if you're just into chill kind of ARPGs that don't take themselves too seriously. That's a lot of lingoing. I'm on fire. Cataclysmic breaches apply a modifier to the rules of the environment that lasts until you close the required number of breaches. Enemies leave an area of molten lava upon dying, lasting 7 seconds and dealing... Oh... 4 breaches are closed. Okay, that's... new. $435, nice. Oh, a chest. Look at all this loot. Armor, attack speed, resistance, evasion. Yes. More life. More mana. Keep that where it is. Life regen is what I need. More life, more raw damage. I'll take that, actually. Strike damage, elemental damage, life leech. Ooh, I already have life on hit. I'm gonna keep it where it is. Raw damage, damage to elites. Crit strike is a bonus to on your raw damage, so if I keep upping my raw damage, it does both. Everything I have is green or that except for the bracers. Movement speed, mana regen, no. I have to be careful. That's gonna make the next breach fights so not good for me. Especially if they're in a small area. Stop touching fire. Okay. 3 more to go. One more to go. On. How does it say one more to go and there's like no more breaches left on this map? That's a dirty trick. It means they're always gonna do it. Go home. That's pretty cool. It's a good way to get like Slorm and experience. I like this. You gain influence whenever you return victorious from an expedition. So what does that influence translate to? Oh, that's right. I have all of this I can do. I have not been leveling up anything. Fist of the Wild. Using the palm of your hand, you deal this skill damage to a single enemy within melee range and apply a latent storm to them. Explodes after 3 seconds, dealing 1,200 to 2,000 damage to its target. Wow. I'm gonna stick with this combo. It seems to be doing well for me. Oh, if I'm tormented, which I will be. Oh, if you're delighted, you have evasion. No. Arrow shot is no longer a fast skill, has a 1 second cooldown time, and has an additional crit strike chance. I think I like this. Better projectile speed. This. Rain of arrows increase damage for every additional projectile you can throw. Fires one additional volley in a line moving away from me. I think every additional projectile I can throw. More damage is always good. Let's go to this though, my... Have more mana, or maybe go with that, I don't know. Area increased size, totem increased effect. Light arrows deal... Light arrows? It's for this. Square for the totem. Understood. So this does more damage? Yes. When your serenity should be lowered by 2, instead it is lowered by 3. Ravenous daggers apply poison. Ravenous daggers apply poison, please. Enemies are pulled toward triggered ravenous daggers. No, whenever you kill an enemy with your primary or secondary, you have a 1% chance to create a light ballista at this position. You have 7%. I'm not using elemental. Your traps. Okay, so it would be this or this. I think it would be... Enemies are pulled toward a triggered... That actually might be better. If I just put like 1 point or some into things, and then later on, once I have everything figured out, then I start like upping the amount of points I put into it. Getting the mana on kill is good. Pierce chance is actually doing well. Pretty good. This is... So I'm always trying to be tormented. That's a 1 out of 10. More mana. Yeah. Okay. I like this. Also, I don't know if you're still there, Muujin. This has a PoE style skill tree called Ancestral Legacy. So I don't know what this does, but it seems to be interesting that there's a whole end game for this. Right, we have a couple of minutes. Let's do another main story mission, because I feel like I'm going to just sink a ton of time into expeditions when I'm not streaming. Oh, I didn't read it. Crap. What a strange feeling. There's a curious evil rampant around here. I'm feeling all bloated. Some areas are affected by collectibles. So I learned about that in the other piece. Enemies explode upon dying, dealing 10% of their base life as skill damage after 3 seconds within a 2-yard. So they become mines. Okay. At least it tells you where the explosion's going to be. I have a point to spend. Movement speed, maybe? Yeah. Okay. And explored. I have a feeling the only thing that the poison's really going to affect on the dagger is going to be the elites. Everything else, I think, it's just going to insta-kill. Let's go around this part up here. Nice. I gotta go out that way anyway because there's only one way in. Get my money for this. Is it so dark? Well, in PoE, it's there to show you that, like, you could really just make whatever you want. Like, every class, like, you could theory craft anything you want, really. It's just that you get a better starting position for what you want if you pick a specific base class. That's the way that PoE works. which is neat. Because if you think about it, like, if you start out as a warrior, all of the things that are readily going to be available to you are going to be, like, warrior style, like, style attributes and buffs or whatever. You're going to, like, in theory, like, if you're a warrior, you're not going to put a lot of time into reading to learn about magics and stuff. I mean, you could, and that makes you a battle mage, but, like, normally you're just going to be hack/shield bearing kind of person. But you could totally learn the way of the mage, and it'll be a little bit of a struggle because you have to, like, work your way down there. You can't become, like, an overpowered, you know, omnipotent godlike mage if you start out as, like, a warrior. But you can do some kind of stuff. It makes sense when you have, like, an abstract, like, top-down view of it. When you're in the middle of trying to learn everything, it's overwhelming as heck and you don't understand what's going on. That's why, like, games like PoE, the first thing I always do is just play what the base character is supposed to be, and then just branch out and enjoy what's available to you. And then, like, once you get a feel for the game, when you do your second, third, fourth, whatever roll through, then you go and start theory crafting these ridiculous builds that have no right existing but somehow will work. I'm also just not a fan of the games that, like, penalize you for experimenting. Because PoE is kind of brutal when they put a monetary aspect on, like, having to respec things. Especially if you don't realize what you're doing and then you want to redo everything. It's like, oh wow, everything I've been saving up just goes right out the window. And for a player like me who doesn't engage in player trade on, like, the open house, or the open market or whatever, I rely solely on gold found and items sold to NPC vendors. So it's annoying as heck. More loots. I forgot to sell my loots. Yep, inventory's full. You go in the garbage. Oh. No. 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 Life regen. Max life. Less max life, less raw damage, but more max mana. No. No. And then this is movement speed. No. Okay, so what do we have on the floor here? The phone. Jagged shoulders. Mantle. Doesn't trash him, it just drops him. Okay. I hate the fact that I can't pick up new things anymore. And now I'll have to leave some stuff behind. Unless it's green, I'm gonna leave it. Green or blue is what I've also seen as the next tier up. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, Sage Helm. That's a green. No. So I believe that's every area looked at now. Okay. We have to get to this spot here. That closes the breach and advances us to the next spot. Easy peasy. Poison is so broken. Nothing more to do here. Let's leave this strange place. Hold on. Pots to smash. I wonder what's beyond the graveyard, because this is like... If this is all you do is you rummage through a graveyard, that's nuts. Alright, Adam Nostris. I'm too old for this nonsense. Well, who are you? You must be brave to face the armies of a god alone. Oh yeah, the adventure. I gave you a Slormancer. Sorry, I'm a little confused. I think I've got another little something that might help you. Come see me when you get back to the village. Hiccup. Invasion Thorns. Yeah, no, I'm gonna sell all this. Level 15 now. More movement speed, please. Also... Dial speed. Thanks. Yeah, next one is this for the larger pull. And my Reaper is at level 9. Probably goes to level 30. And this evolves to here, and this keeps going on forever. So it looks like some of them evolve, some of them don't. I wonder what the other one does. Hold on. Well, I don't have to find a million of them. I just have to... Yeah, this is a one-off. This is it. This one goes from 0 to 100. And home. The dude. Additions. So what are you going to do to help me now? There you are. I have a small reward for you to thank you for getting me out of there. I have something called ancestral stones in my possession that will allow you to draw the power from the ancestral champions. Here's one for you. They're very useful, but not to me, and I'm not going to hand them out to you for free either, so I have a deal for you. Here it is. I have a passion for fashion and trendy accessories. Problem is, it's very difficult for me to find some around here. Here's my offer. If you bring me some super trendy clothes and accessories, I'll give you new ancestral stones. Great. To begin with, when I was locked up inside the breach, I saw a magnificent hat on the head of a necromancer who was roaming around the graveyard. I need that hat. I'll give you the new ancestral stone if you bring it back to me. Good luck. Unlock your first ancestral stone. So, find your first ancestral stone. So this is that PoE style menu. Use one of the slots to enshrine an ancestral stone and unlock it. You can move your ancestral stone at any point. Okay. Again, you're not bound to it. Elemental damage, raw damage, life gen. Summon frost pills in front of you that deals elemental damage. More raw damage if I have less than 50 life. Aura is toggle. Whenever you hit an enemy with your primary or secondary skill, you create a flashing dart. While this aura is toggled on, flashing dart deals 0% increased damage. Damage is equal to 55% of your percent of missing mana. No. Attack, armor, elemental penetration. Damage and crit strike for the next 7 seconds. I'm gonna guess this is what gets slotted into here potentially. Holy howdy, this is a lot of stuff. So you have to have raw damage, armor pen. So would I have to have all of these connect? From here I can go one way or the other is what it's telling me. But it all seems to like coincide. I'm gonna go with attack speed, armor pen. And this goes to either this, that's thorns, shield globe, you have 12% elemental damage if the cost of your skills is doubled. No. I don't know where to go. Raw damage, damage to release, and life gen. Maybe that one, because I am the architect of death. Got it. And I could upgrade this just as everything else. Okay. That's cool, bro. That's cool. Oh, yeah, I gotta sell everything. I do need to sell you all my things. Everything sold. Equipment sales. Oh. No. Ooh, life on hit. I think it was this one. So 114 max life. More mana. A percentage of evasion. 7 life on it. No, I think I'm okay with where I am. Random container for 400 bucks. In-game loot boxes. I can only choose one. Oh, but they're all so good. I'll sell this to you now for 20 cents. Not worth it. Okay, that's definitely not worth it. The random loot boxes are not worth it. So let me see, the mission I just did was this. Now that the shovel compass is fixed, we can go into the crypt of the McRips, which is at the far end of the graveyard. A long road awaits us, starting with this grim area, which seems to be in the group of restrained press. So basically we have to do the graveyard to get into the crypt, which seems to be here potentially. And then that's the next, like, proc gen area is the Crypt of the McRips. The McRipts. That's a hard thing to say. Crypt of the McRips. I almost want to say the McRibs. Now I'm hungry. But I think that is going to do it for today. Because it is getting late. And, I want to get some sleep. I will definitely be putting some time into this over the weekend. And depending on Enra's schedule and Delta's schedule, we're either going to be playing Valheim or more of Slormancer. But yeah, you guys are great. Thank you for stopping by. If you are watching on YouTube, do not forget to drop a like on the video. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subbed, and ring the notification bell to get alerted when I go live and post content. If you're on Twitch, don't forget to drop a follow. Yeah, I'll be back on Monday with either Valheim or more of this, like I just said. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Have a good one, and I will see you then. Bye.